Hi, everybody. This is Jay the Freelance. We are back into Final Fantasy. I did want to take a moment here. I wanted to talk for a second. I have been looking at all the video and stuff of what's been happening in the US right now, with all the protests against ICE and all of the videos coming up. And I just want to say to people, I want to thank you and commend you for your bravery in doing stuff like this, in putting up a face against and doing peaceful protests and stuff like that. I don't condone any of the nastiness that's come out of it from like people trying to do like property damage, or I don't think there's been any looting yet, but if it comes to that, I do want to say that I want people who are doing this to understand we want you to stay safe, and at some point know when to stop pushing in the sight of aggressive law enforcement. Let's not say we, let me say I instead. I would be sad to hear if anybody else lost their lives because somebody did not take their own safety into account in doing this. If you are in a peaceful protest, you should be commended for your bravery as well as for your stance on this. I'm too much of a coward. I would not go out into a protest like this. I can't fathom my own safety in that situation. So yeah, I am just kind of a coward in real life. But I hope that all of you stay safe, that you're able to protest in a meaningful and peaceful manner, and that you all will be able to get home safely to your family, your friends, your loved ones. Because as important as this is, nothing's more important than your own life at this point. Every life is precious. You know, left wing, right wing, doesn't matter. We're all Americans, has been my opinion. So, for any of you who are not doing protests and stuff like this, and you are concerned for your safety, please be careful where you're going. Try not to harass anybody as much as you can. And please think of your families first. And be careful to just stay safe going about your daily lives, please. Things are already kind of unstable as it is, and I'm worried for the future, honestly. But anyway, I just want to take just a few seconds there, just kind of put my thoughts out, because I just want to let people know, hey, there's some danger stuff out there, and make sure that you guys, whenever you're watching this, that you're trying to stay safe and you're not trying to push too far in the sense of putting yourself in danger too readily. Okay? Now, that I got that out of my system, I'd like to welcome you guys back to Final Fantasy XI. So, last time we played this, last Friday, we went through and we were talking about the ambassador and figuring everything's out. We went to Raizujima, finally, and we've been talking to other people, other NPCs and stuff, and getting more information. Apparently, the only way that this can really happen is that for us to fight the Cloud of Darkness, we have to become a god of light, which seems a little crazy, all things considered, but that's what we have to do. We have to do. So right now we have an issue where the ambassador came to us and filled us with a taint of darkness, essentially. So we have to go and get rid of that. Okay, so go to North Sandoria East. So we need to go to the Walk of Echoes. I can't remember why we're going to the Walk of Echoes. Supposedly this is where we need to go to have that happen, so... Anyway, I hope you guys had a good weekend. Mine was actually pretty good. Didn't get done a lot of stuff that I actually should have been doing in terms of like stream and stuff like that, but you know, them's the breaks, you know. I'm gonna try and do better this week to try and get something done. Over Saturday, I got Puppet Master up to 60. So, another job to 60. And throughout this week, I'm probably going to work on getting more jobs leveled up, at least to 60. That way I can remove a lot of the low-level items that I have kind of stored away. And so I can get some storage freed up, as well as work my way up to other stuff. Okay. Now this should take me to the Walk of Echoes, according to the thing. Here we are. Okay, we're gonna get a cutscene. Also, my throat's a little sore. I took a nap earlier today. Just felt tired, and I slept on my back, which meant my mouth was open, so my throat's gotten dry. Been trying to wet it the last couple hours. It seems not to be doing anything. So. Well, if it isn't Jeneth, come back to say hello and give his regards. And what a most curious curio you've brought along. A timely compass for a timely place. Yet who could fashion something so mysterious? Is this your friend of yours human? In the end, it matters not. Makes not one iota of difference. Oh, you wish to use this and go to a different world, one where your god of darkness exists. That's right. We had to go find the god of darkness so he could consume the taint, essentially, to purify us. That world was a bit less successful than Vana'diel, and its name has been lost to the annals of history. Utterly wiped from the record. I've never been one to pussyfoot around a difficult situation. Even Atamos couldn't make me go in there. But if you really want to go through with this, I'm not about to stop you. Word of caution, a bit of a warning. You'll be accosted by Altana knows what from the moment you draw your first breath. Don't let your lack of preparation be the end of you. Spell your demise. Okay, so. Was it pointing at that one? No, that one's blank. Oh, it's towards the east with Atamos visible in the sky. This one. So it's this one that we're going to. Okay. Glutton for punishment, then. There's a whole buffet waiting for you just beyond. Forks and knives at the ready? Doesn't look much different. Ugh, I knew it was a mistake to come here. My whiskers are beginning to wilt. Droop most seemingly. Here, you'll need this if you want to proceed any further. Make some kind of headway. Yes, please don't lose it. Not that I don't have any spares, mind you. Okay. So this is another world, supposedly. Yeah, there isn't a giant crystal here. Interesting. When you normally look through here, this looks like this is, yeah. So this would have been the location that we fought Promathia and stuff like that. But there was normally a giant big orange crystal floating in the sky. There's not one here, so. Woo! Over there, standing right in front of us, is your so-called God of Darkness. Simply put, it's Promathia in his ascended form. Absolute and complete. Come now, it's up to you to make the first move. Little parlay never hurt anyone. Well, never again would I have thought to see one such as thee. Answer thou seekest, answers thou shalt have. Darkness hath many forms: apathy, arrogance, cowardice, envy, rage, and of course, death. These are all powers over which I hold domain, yet the Cloud of Darkness is a wholly separate entity. So it's not your darkness then? But what exactly? Cloud of Darkness is destined to envelop all. We shall finally have release. Dost thou wish to meet Altana in this despite? Release? You wish to die? Jeth, I think he might be cracked. Lost his marbles. But since he is asked for, why not give him the old what for? Why do you want to die? Would that not be the only way to stop the cloud's approach? Through the death of a god? Taking the ambassador's taint. Ah! Jedith! Jedith! Day late, and a gill short. Not you again! Almighty God of Darkness, what did you accomplish by absorbing Jedith's tainted energies? Show me what you have done. Oh, time like the future. So Sempern is a lower version of a boss at the end of the Abyssia timeline, which I actually have not gotten to yet. We might do that on stream, I don't know. But many of you may recognize who this actually is. This is Shinryu. This is the Shinryu model. Yep, same Shinryu that you see in Final Fantasy XIV, and through several others. really cool model. I'm not normally for the really elongated worms and stuff, but this one's actually a really cool design. I love it. There we go. Okay. This radiance. I had never imagined such a thing to be possible for one such as thee. So be it. I shall reclaim what I had once given. You are still unclean, Jenneth. Abandon your futile hope of turning into a god of light. And to ensure my victory, I shall fill you with impurity once more. Promathia, why do you intervene? Thou art an appropriate vessel for the twilight, yet thou remainest chained to the cloud of darkness. Come and find thy true form, as a god of darkness. Oh, heavens above! What just happened? Now I'm completely confused, baffled and bemused. How did we get all the way out here? Death, I thought you had already taken care of your friend. Masked Madman is you from the future? Perhaps I was a bit too hasty, jumped to conclusions. Well, that would explain why the world didn't go all pear-shaped when he popped into existence. So what I saw when he first appeared in the Walk of Echoes was more than just a phantasm, a figment of my imagination. He's you. At least there's one conclusion we can draw from this. You might be able to kill him, but he can't kill you. But perhaps we're too late. Jedith, come to me. Jedith, come to me. He's there, Jedith, waiting for you. He's received Prometheus' power and has been reborn as the divinity himself. I can't go any further. He's only permitted you to enter. The demon within has become the demon without. Stay on your guard. Okay. Oh, is the... Yeah, the mask's gone. Looked like it got cracked in half. It hasn't. Look what the cat dragged in. Promathia, the god of darkness, has seen fit to render unto me the powers of godhood, and the cloud of darkness over me has been utterly obliterated. So now, I am able to lead you to the proper future, to the proper reckoning. Come, witness what I have witnessed. Witness what shall come to pass. We're in Rising Jima now. So continue cycles of the moon past. The void's tendrils choked Vana'diel, lone crystal shining as a beacon against the darkness. How many worlds have succumbed? None could say. And on Vana'diel, the only place left was Rising Jima. Vanadil. She is vanishing before our very eyes. Ira, now is not the time to abandon hope. Lord Jedith, you mentioned having one last card to play. Are you so far gone as to think it would actually work? Master! Ira, if we cannot place our faith in Lord Jedith, then what other hope do we have? This was the reckoning, the decision that I, or rather your future self, came to. You shed all the darkness within your soul to ascend, to become a god of light, but that was the only way to banish the void. Oh, I see, okay. Did we make it? We have. Now is the time for Vanadil to shine once more. Together we must, and we can. Let's give him a swift kick in the face. This world is ours to protect. For Vanadil! Oh, that's cool. Corellia. Why my blade? Ira, steel yourself. Just a little longer. Zeed, watch your back. So it's got Matt, we've got Aldo, we've got Lilithette. What? Objang, Mianjing, go get him. Be gone! I've never seen one to bestow the largesse. It's time to give you all and our fears divest. Now time for Meteor, dear doctor. Oh, what the heck? Whoa. Not Spirit Bomb, it's Kame Kameha! Oh, it is Spirit Bomb. Now Kame Kameha! Time for me. Ira, the barrier, now! Praise be, victory's within our grasp. Uh-oh. Your body. Jedith? My body can't take it, apparently. Jedith? You've managed to stave off the assault. Ira, I am so proud of you. Father. Ah. I have made a grave error. This darkness is not what I had surmised. My other half. This is not how Vandal is saved. Because the darkness version survived, it brought it in through past the barrier. Father, Ira, don't! Oh! Ow! Phoenix, please! Save my daughter. Whoa, that was actually really intense. Holy cow. He has become an entity of pure light, expelling every shadow that lay within him. He ascended to greatness, finding himself in Ruhamut. It was there that at last Altana's voice reached him. My child, thy will hath preserved thee. Thou art human no longer. Those who have fallen, despite your efforts, all life shall be extinguished. Oh gosh. You become a god of light, but I was overtaken by the cloud of darkness, doubtless owing to being an entity of pure darkness. Cloud cares not for light or darkness, for neither can stop its internal hunger. Our separating into two entities was wholly without meaning. Time has come for us to return to our world, and for me to return something of yours. Altana and I await you. Okay. You made it back in one piece. None the worse for wear. And the world ends exactly as I've been told. Oh, I understand it intellectually. Hearing it again casts a gloom over this entire place. Chills me to the core. Hold on. Let me think about this a tad. The future you saw what was to come to pass if you become a god of light. No. Those who joined you from the crystal, their spirits rejoined you once more, even though they no longer existed in this world. Even though you could call people back from the grave, it amounted to nothing in the end. I don't think it was a futile attempt. I see. So if you become a god of light, then you'll remain even after the rest have gone. Vandal will remain shattered, with only Iroha left. Ah, and then there's the matter of the entity that was born of your darkness. The cloud scrambled its brain and made it chase Iroha all the way back here. There's only one question left. Where do we go to from here? Huh? Go to Altana? Have you gone mad? Totally taking leave of your senses? Not that I don't know where she is, mind you. But knowing where she is and knowing how to get there are two entirely different matters. Not even I can find my way there. But if your friend Salteus turned into a crystal, then he may be able to open a path for you, guide you along the way. You've got your plan, now put it into action! And we got our Rhapsody and Puce. Rhapsody and Puce. So we get a 30% bonus to capacity gains. +2. It also increases, it also gives us some more items to buy from the Curio Moogles. So I'm gonna go and have a lemon head here. See if I can cave off this scratchy throat. Hope I just didn't catch anything. Really hate it if I caught something. Okay. Ah, we're in Grauberg. Let's warp instead. Be a little less problem. Okay. Okay, now we can go use our dimensional ring. Actually, I should have just done that rather than using a warp. Okay. Ah, the lemon head's been helping. Easing on that throat. Jedith, the crystal has allowed me to see all that you have seen. Though I know not how, through some means you are able to cast off your inner darkness. Yet not even with the sufficient to quell the not even that sufficient was to quell the cloud of darkness. Only succeeded in halting its ingress. And Irawa could only sit by and watch the world dissipate around her. There were two masters. Now that my head is clear, I wonder if the voice calling me back here was your own. The reckoning must be altered. You became a god of light and journeyed to a place I could not reach. Perhaps it was then you realized I still existed and sent me back in an attempt to change what would come to pass. Then you became the god of light, did you meet Altana? Whether Master did or did not meet her then, he must do so now. Lord Salteus, is there naught you can share with us about this? It is as Yevnole alluded to. Altana is located in a higher plane of existence. Now that I have turned into a crystal, it may be possible for me to commune with her, but nothing good will come if we sit here wringing our hands. The proper course of action is to try. We must head to the seat of the Zalart power, the Imperial Paradox. That's the closest thing to Altana's domain that any mortal can presently reach. I shall unbar the path for you. However, I require your aid to reach Altayu from this crystal. You see, in creating this crystal, Celtius inadvertently caused the greater half of the Sanctorum to collapse. This had the unfortunate side effect of destabilizing the life stream in this area, preventing the crystal from achieving its maximum potential. I would offer my prayers at this location, but the taint of foul beast stops me from doing even that. In particular, one-eyed creatures known as Pantops despoil the life stream, preventing Irawa's words from reaching it. Though I'll be asking too much of you to fully cull the threat, even a temporary reprieve would buy us the time we so desperately need. My understanding is that some of your allies have freshly arrived in Rizajima. I beseech you to seek out their aid in this endeavor. Once in Altayu, you will doubtless be able to meet with the goddess, and your darkened self. What happens after is for you to decide. Okay, so. Okay, we want to go to 5. There's a question mark just to the west of us. We have to go to H5. H5. Ah, okay. So we have to go to that area with 2 blue dots. Orcs are going to attack. That's okay. this one we need to do. Oh, never mind. It's the one we want. Lord Jedith, I had written you off as vanishing from Sateus. Hello, Stream Hub. You know what it does to a man's heart? I'd always wanted to visit here. It's proven to be well worth the journey. And Aldo here. Aldo, gotten over what ails you? Not everyone can be a salty sea dog. just glad you didn't have to call the man overboard when you were retching over the side. Or Jared, what transpired while you were away? So, what we've been calling the Ambassador is really an alternate aspect of you. From the future? Gotta even be possible. Just what kind of secrets are you hiding under those clothes of yours? Death, people in the Far East come to call you Master, correct? Then perhaps you use some technique you learned here. Indeed, I do not presume to know everything about our martial or spiritual arts. The possibility of there being something I have overlooked is great. But let's turn to more pressing matters. Lord Salteus and Lady Iroha bid you cleanse these worlds of particular blight, did they not? Iroha? Then she's here? She's reached the end of her rope and can revive no longer. But you were still able to talk to her. We can at least be grateful that her spirit lives on. Although, our calling is to save the future, we cannot neglect our responsibilities to Iroha. I concur. We might be worried about her, but right now, the best thing we can do is see her task to a conclusion. If helping the crystal is what we gotta do, then count us in. And the key to bringing Iroha back lies in one and the same. Yep. So what do you say? Lend our friend a hand? Then if 11 of them must go, 11 it shall be. And afterwards, we meet up here. Let's do it. 1 second here, just need to readjust. Okay, so okay. And one. Looks like we might not get a second. Go. Okay, so we want to go back to... We want to go back to the beginning. We want to get a mollifier, otherwise we might spawn something nastier. Oh, and while we're doing this, we can also finish off one of the other... Yeah, cool. Let me see. Okay, 2 quests. Yep. And I don't mind paying for the mollifier because I've got so many of the so much silt. I have more silt than I know what to do with. If silt could be transformed into beads, I would claim as much silt as I could. But there's no way to do that as far as I'm aware. Okay, now we gotta kill these things. Uh-oh. Where was I the first time I saw the Panops? I think it was in Seekers, wasn't it? Wish you hadn't done that. Like a lot more than we needed to. God, I missed. Big old kick. Obstroperious. I wonder what that means. It sounds like kind of like obstruct. I wonder if it's something along those lines. That would make sense. Oh. Let them deal with that. We can go further in. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. Not just from the beginning. This will have more options for us to attack. While we're fighting these things, let's go ahead and jump into the... And there we go. Got rid of that. Another drop point. Good. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and head back, because I'm more than likely to hit one right over here. I'll have to fight. Right there. And down it goes. Not the number of poses that I needed. So let's get out of here so then everybody else can deal with it as they need. Go to our quest though. We need to go down here and turn that one. Nope, not that one. But conflict rising gem. There we go. Up. Oh, that's right. I have to go back to the spot at H5. Because we were supposed to meet back up there, so do that now. What was that? What did the Porksy just do? Freddy's Brewing Storm. Oh, okay. So apparently we're not supposed to go back to... At K9. Is that when the... Well, never mind then. Guess I was wrong. I'm getting attacked. There we go. The Unseelies are coming out. It is nighttime. It's like only one got triggered though, so thank goodness. Okay. Eisenjima Sanctorium. I made a pilgrimage here once when I was a young boy who barely came up to his father's knees. Came to purify my family's most sacred treasure, the Phoenix Blade. 2 yards quicker than a shark chasing wounded prey. And you know something, Tenzin? For such a sacred island, it doesn't seem to have any people on it. What's with all the black orbs floating about? Can't say for sure. It isn't quite the emptiness, but beyond that, there's no way of telling. Regardless, this island lacks a stable population because we refer to it as the Island of the Gods. As such, it is meant to remain sacrosanct. Though the devout are permitted to visit, only those who tend the sanctorium take up permanent residence. Wait up! Although, if you're late because of your seasickness again, so help me. Gilgamesh. Putting that aside, we've managed to fulfill Iroha's request. Orjath, am I to understand that Celsius's crystal awaits inside? Lady Iroha must be there as well. What are we waiting for? Gilgamesh's voice is not good on my throat at the moment. Lost them all fire because I'm leaving area, but that's okay. This feeling, it's indescribable. Master, thanks to the Panops proved to be the key in restoring order to the life stream coursing through Reisenjima. Jeth, I am now able to manipulate the crystal to its fullest, and as such, it is now possible for me to see you off on your path to meet the goddess. Never would anyone have thought it possible to meet the goddess herself. And the god of darkness, your other half, awaits you as well. The future now lies in your hands. Are your preparations complete? Yes. Master, I pray for your success. So we actually haven't seen Altana in the flesh. So I wonder what character model she takes. If it's a unique something, or I would assume it's unique something. The Reckoning. That's when we made the decision to become a god of light and leave behind a world where there was Iroha and Iroha alone. We are of the same flesh. Thus, I'm intimately familiar with all the emotions you feel in that moment. None of us wish to make any sacrifices. We embarked on countless journeys, making friends and allies with each step of the way. The day had arrived when we were to become more than any adventurer could hope to become. Even still, we believed it. No, perhaps that is exactly why we believed it. There's no need to make sacrifices to protect what we hold dear. The time of the reckoning was close at hand. And only when Oblivion reared its head were we finally able to understand how powerless we were. So we made our decision. We would sacrifice ourselves to protect Iroha, that she may lead a new generation. That decision was the reckoning. And you remained as a god of light, left to exist for countless aeons. And you realized that if you were given such an infinite amount of time before the reckoning, you would have reached a different conclusion. So you and Altana stretched forth your hands into the weave of time. Ultimately, Iroha was sent back to the past. As was I, although by a different entity entirely. But reminiscing will get us nowhere. Clouds are blowing in from all sides. Altana and I await. The only darkness left within you is your very humanity. Come to me. Okay, so I'm... So, a new god of light is born. Whoa! We actually do meet Altana. I welcome you both with open arms. Geth, all that thou hast done in Vana'diel, thou hast done in my name, and for that thou shalt have mine eternal gratitude. Here in Vana'diel, though thou hast been born and raised, learned much and accomplished more. Countless are those who sing thy praises, and numberless are those who owe thee their very lives. I know all. I love all. So it has ever been, and so it shall ever be. I can see where this design could have gone off and touched some of the goddess in 14. But our world faces a seemingly insurmountable threat, the Cloud of Darkness. This world is but a speck floating amongst it. As various forces and places in the cloud collide, whole worlds and universes are given form. For Vana'diel, everything began with one crystal. Caught betwixt the opposing forces of light and darkness, the two remained ever in balance, sometimes collaborating, others quarreling. From these clashes blew the winds of time, and thus was the Cloud of Darkness swept over at bay. Kept ever at bay. If the darkness that existed to counterbalance my light, my Promathia, disappeared. Scales started to tip, and the winds of time stopped. But Vana'diel is a world that doth not yield so easily. On the surface of the world, people and entities of varying allegiances met. They bonded. They clashed. Wow, that was all the protagonists and antagonists of the last 4 months of us playing, done in 30 seconds. And the winds of time moved once more. But if the cloud of darkness is consuming all, then the winds must be no more than a harmless breeze. Thou art correct. The endless conversations Promathia and I had, though none of them were direct, caused the winds to churn and the aether to swirl. Thou art both but fledgling gods, and cannot hope to bring balance to the world through discourse alone. Then what hope do we have? You must not converse, you must collide. Struggle against each other with all thy might. And then the winds will blow fiercely once more. That is why our reckoning was insufficient. Okay, so by not having both sides of light and darkness, we weren't able to have the winds of time. Okay, interesting. Small portion of thy power I shall bestow upon thee. Go forth. But this is the only path left before us. And let our clash cause a storm that will ring throughout the ages. The time is nigh! And he becomes a new Promathia, essentially. Okay. So, now we're gonna run in here. And we're going to once again fight on this battlefield. So he's called Metius. Metas. Such a tall character, my goodness. Just gonna attack his ankles, I guess. Oh, each time he attacks, the little swirlies behind him vanish. Huh. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Okay, there we go. Cutscene. Roar! So thou hast brought a raging storm back to Vana'diel. Churns and it twists and churns, time borne upon its back. I'm blind! Perhaps the winds of time have dissipated the coming cloud. Gaze upwards, Death, to the pristine skies above. What a shining future awaits. Where a shining future awaits. We have fulfilled our roles as gods and of gods of light and darkness. Vana'diel no longer has need of us. Let's return to what we once were. As life and death are part of one grand cycle, so too are light and darkness. Winds within us will blow forever and on. Whether you are as two or one, it matters not. As we return to humanity, one contradictory truth remains unshaken. Humanity is both complete and incomplete. Now a brighter future will come, one which requires no price to be paid. Geddeth, thy light and thy darkness, intertwined as one to disperse the clouds that threatens to engulf the land. Vana'diel shall remain whole, now and forever. And Iroha shall... No. What is... that tiny... Uh-oh. Lord Jedith! Is it true? Is the nightmare over? I knew that our faith with you was not misplaced. I tell you, I was sweating bullets hoping everything turned out right. I guess it did. Winds began to rage and howl, and it was sure it was the end. So I looked to the sky, and there was a huge crash. I bet my bottom gill that everyone across Vandale, not just those here at Rising Jima, felt the violent shaking. The explosion we saw from far above. That was you, wasn't it? Words cannot describe the awe I felt. A fierce struggle between twin gods, one of light and one of darkness, to decide the fate of the future. Truly a tale for the ages. That means we've got no cloud to worry about, then I'd say your mission ended in a rousing success. If anyone would be happy to hear that your ultimate decision saved the world, it would be Iowa. And I forgot, Lady Iowa, where is she? If the gods permits it, she may be able to join us once more, without the suffering she's had to endure in previous incarnations. Hello, Losers Mask. Nice to see you again. Master, your helpless disciple stands before you once more. Arwer! Haven't seen you looking this good since ever. Sister Gilgamesh, everyone. Seeing you stand here safe is the greatest present I could have received. Lady Arwa, were it not for your guidance, none of us would have survived the trials posed to us. This calls for celebration! A grand feast the likes of which Vandale has never seen. Oh, Sir Tennyson, ever the bobblehead. Bobblehead? Bobblehead? But how I long for fresh air. Now let us take stock of the island. Now that the threat posed by the Cloud of Darkness is no more, I know not how long I shall be able to remain here. I'm only able to maintain a physical form, all thanks to the life stream, which you worked so hard to stabilize. And how I long to gaze upon a peaceful world with you. This gentle breeze is more comforting than I could ever imagine. At long last, I am able to gaze upon a Vandale whose future is bright and full of hope. I witnessed all that transpired above while I was held in the crystal's embrace. And though millions have reasons to offer you their thanks, I hope that you will take mine to heart. Your decision, the reckoning, brought us back from the brink of ruin. Both the present and future owe you a tremendous debt of gratitude. You gained dominion over light and darkness, shouldered the burdens of the world, and nonetheless emerged victorious. You wound the ancient clock, and in so doing assured that all would live on. People, beastmen, plants, animals, everything. People are susceptible to the whims of light and darkness, so help maintain the precious balance our world needs. Master, I shall never forget the first lesson you taught me when I became your apprentice. Never give up. This teaching stayed with me through all the trials and tribulations I went through in the future, even at the very end, when I was left alone with no one to lean on. And you showed me that your lesson was more than just words. For once did you never once did you falter, even though the future I showed you was one filled with despair. I know you will always be there for us. What I saw in your eyes then is the same as it is now. Those self-same eyes showed me the path I must walk. I shall never forget how your training helped light the way. Master. Senpai! Are you proud of how far I have come? You've done better than I had hoped. Once again, your words moved me. I shall sleep better knowing you have faith in me. Our bonds have grown closer than ever before. I fear I am not long for this time. But we must never forget the past. I would ask you to look towards the future, a brighter future. Master, please walk ever forward, so that you may come to lead me on the correct path. Cool, we got Rhapsody and Ochre, and we got her cipher. Sweet. So Rhapsody's in Ochre. That gains us 30% bonus to capacity gains plus 3, bonus 30% to unit accolades. Let's see. Walk of Echoes. Players will receive the temporary items upon entry. Got a bunch of the boosting stuff. Cost of key items required for participation is halved. For the Wildkeeper Reeves. Coalitions. Cost of receiving services from the various coalitions decreased to the same level they would be if the coalition was fully edified. And additional items have been added to the Curio Vendor Moogles. Sweet. But we're still not done. We still have more to do. So that would have been the end of probably another Rhapsody's section. And we would continue on with the next update. Now. Which makes me wonder, where do we go to from here? Because if we stop the Cloud of Darkness, what more do we have to do? What more do we do? Let's use up that beat pouch. Esha beats are such a pain to get. Now you might be asking, why do you care about Esha beads? Esha beads allowed me to get the weapon that I currently have on a couple of my characters. So the katana that my ninja has, and the one that the great katana that I have, both are gotten by beads. So the future should have changed. I should have been dissolved into nothingness. Yet the crystal's clarion song has ceased. The cloud of darkness threatens the world once more. How? I thought we stopped it. Okay, first things first. We're going to run ourselves over to South Sandoria. And give this cipher over so we have her thing. Oh, I still have Arcelia. I thought I did that one yet. Clearly didn't. Okay. With that being done, let me give me a second here. I need to mark these off. Okay. Trust. We want to sort those. So where does that put her? Oh, here she is. Okay. One second. Okay, we have to go to Ryzen Jima again for a cutscene. Now, I'm going to take just a minute here and go use the bathroom really quick. So sit tight. I will be right back. Ah, hitting all the wrong buttons. Okay. Sorry about that. I am back. Hit the wrong buttons. Okay, so need to go to Rising Gym again. So equipment, and we actually what we need to do. New house. We need to go into our wardrobe here. Something needs to get moved. We'll get rid of these. Yeah, these aren't backlinks. We're then gonna go down into our. Where is it? Here it is. That in there instead. Equipment. Okay, so now we need to figure out why in the world we've got problems again. Lord Jeth, I bear grave tidings. When you left, ominous shadows appeared, swirling around the center of the crystal. Then they suddenly burst forth, spiraling forwards and upwards like murky tendrils. Do you suppose this has something has happened to Lord Celtius? Master, help me. Lady Iowa. The cloud of darkness yet remains within the crystal. How is such a thing possible? We had thought it banished. We cannot sit on our hands and let it regain full strength. I need not remind you what that means for our future. We cannot let this continue. But if the crystal shatters, all we can do is ensure that the darkness spreads no further. My good lady, do you mean to say... Does she mean that she... Did she mean that we must shatter the crystal to stem the tide? That's not the answer. I concur. There must be another, less drastic method. Lord Celtius gave up his personhood to call forth this crystal. In doing so, he prevented the emptiness from encroaching upon my homeland any further. Destroying the crystal would make a mockery of his sacrifice, and also spell the doom of my people. And Iowa. Does she not reside within the crystal as well? Well, Jed, would it be possible to traverse the crystal once more? It doesn't glow. Uh-oh. Ah, I understand. Last time you were successful only because you had gained a small essence of divinity. Divinity which was likely lost when you clashed with your dark self. Then perhaps you must gather such power once more. My blade is... Thou hast once again before been called a god. Yet thy power hath been lost, and in that we are closer than thou might think. Hast thou not hear it? Atana is calling out to her children. Come to the stone circle in Lathine. Phoenix, your words of wisdom means much in these dark times. Lord Jedith, the goddess and the Avatar may see fit to lend their aid. You must make haste to the stone circle in Lathine Plateau. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do a different warp this time. Travel to South Sandoria. Yeah. Oh! I need to also change out, I think I also need to take a look at the, quests. Couldn't think of the word for a second there. Trade with you all these vouchers I've been getting. I now have 200 of the vouchers. Sweet! Bring me to an unwanted counter. 9 and below, I need you to take me to the Lathine Plateau. That's the way to do it. We meet yet again, Jedith. Yes, you're not the only one whose voice Altana reached. Perhaps the only reason you were able to hear her is because you were once a god yourself. But even that will fade with time. And as for me, never before have I heard of a voice so clear and beautiful. We meet again, my friend. Ah, so Iroha's father makes this grand entrance. And her mother as well. Two of you must be proud to have such a magnificent daughter. What? You're sorely mistaken. What you imply is wholly out of the question. Be that as it may, one thing remains clear. Iowa has not yet fully revived. And so I am here to show you the way. Close your eyes and wait for everyone to come. Are we going to see all the avatars? Oh, Alexander's here. I, Alexander, shall answer Altana's call, no matter where she bids me go. Never let it be said that Odin shirked his responsibilities to the goddess. Savor this moment, Jeth, for it shall not happen again in your lifetime. Whether it be this world or the true one, I have a responsibility to Vana'diel. Jeth, partake of my light. And my darkness. And my axe. So we're gonna see. So you guys are gonna see all of the avatars, I think. So.
The burning flames answer the goddess.
The embracing ice hears Altana and answers. The crackling thunder shall not shun the goddess. The earth and hands do not abandon Vana'diel. The biting winds remain ever waiting for her to beckon. The crashing waves will see the goddess's will carried out. And I, too, never once left her side. And Bahamut himself, whoa! Mine eyes remain ever fixed upon her heavenly plane. This is amazing, oh my gosh! We got Atamos, we got Bahamut, we got all of the terrestrials, holy cow. Really, really cool! Now, Siren was not there. That's beside the point, I think. Your sacrifice is giving up a portion of your power will be returned tenfold. And all we have, Phoenix, we give unto you. Death, though the path be laden with thorns, know that you are never alone. Take what we have given, and return to the crystal in the far east. Your orb will doubtlessly lead you to Iowa. There remains little time to free her from the cloud of darkness's clutches. Death's orb and your blade are the key to freeing her. Until return here when you have done. If you have need of our powers again, we shall remain until the way has been clear. Behold, nonsense about Iowa's mother and father has not yet been settled. Although, we can worry about that later. Jeth, we have a task to see through. Well, funny that they're actually poking a little bit of fun at Tenzin here. So, Breath of the Avatars. Cool. Small portion of power that the Avatars bestowed upon you in the stone circle at Lothine Plateau. Its soft embrace will enable you to pass through the crystal in Rising Jima, even without having the abilities of to become a god of light. All right. So, equipment. Looks like we still have to wait on. Nope, we're good. It's fast. It's crazy how fast 10 minutes is at times. I'm so glad I have a ring to warp to Rising Jima. Actually, it was really annoying having to get a book, warp to Lothine, and then run over to the portal. So, just having a ring to get there, it's awfully nice. Enter the Sanctorum. We'll get a cutscene here. Oh. Oh, geez. Something's wrapped itself around the... Shadow grows ever darker. Watch out, Tenzin! Ugh! Do not approach further! I feel my vigor begin to ebb. Lorjeth, you must not touch! Lady Lion, from whence? Ready to crack some skulls, old man? You were not the real Lady Priest, are you? All anger and hatred vanish today. Trust, friendship, brotherly love, these are the key. The goddess, the crystals, Vana'diel, they have given us these powers for this very moment. Hey, you finally got one! I promise not to let you down, Ashmira. Future Fabulous back for a second time! Or is it the third time? I refuse to sit on the sidelines when Vana'diel needs me. It's all the ladies from the expansions. I can feel my strength returning. Everyone is here by your side, Tenzin. Come, we need your help. How do you think Jeth is gonna get inside the crystal? Brute force? Come to think of it, that's something I would do. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm ready to give it my all. You're not the only one, girly. Ready, set, go! Our future, I can see it! Dig your heels in and show them what you got! Come on! Let's blow it into a million itty-bitty peats! I think it stopped. Well done, everyone! Hope you didn't expect us to let the world become a desolate wasteland! Cecilia, do it, Lion! Here's one for the road! Wait, only one who has received the blessings of the Avatars can save Iroha, Lord Jedith. Leave the rest to us. Don't keel over now, everyone! Ah! I've got your back. I've got to buy some time. Try this one on for size. Don't even think about it. I know you do the same for me. Can you stand? Ugh, I punch and I kick, but they just keep coming. Or have they? Tables have turned. Or have they? There'll be no better opportunity than this. Let's get Jeth on his way to the proper path. You have my knife by your side. Yeah, girl power! This world isn't your plaything! Phoenix, I beg you. Quell the darkness! Ah! Did you see that? It's gone! Now, Jeth, to the crystal! Blizzard Nania, please come on in! Go now, Ira is waiting for you. Don't give up on us now. Fight, fight, and keep fighting. While the crystal may be at your side, don't expect victory to come lightly. You and you alone can confront what lies within. I can only pray for your success. And after you do, make sure you come back to us. Well, that was a cool cutscene. Add that one to the list of favorites. Woo! Oh gosh. Uh-oh, Celsius. I failed you, Jedith. I knew that none could stop the cloud of darkness, and yet, I tried. I tried to save her. But in a world without time, the fate of humanity is to disappear. Araha! Phoenix! Altana, I beseech thee, let my powers return to the flame. Oh! I don't think we've seen Phoenix in form before. That looks awesome. I'll talk. Let's see. Master! Whoa. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Interesting Cloud of Darkness, honestly. That must be it. The Cloud of Darkness. Corrosive force is eating at the crystal from inside. Nix's power reached its zenith thanks to all you have done. And in doing so, you have caused the Cloud of Darkness to be made manifest. And all that is given form can be destroyed. Time has come. May my blade strike true. Okay, so I'm taking a quick look here at the thing because I think this is kind of the end of Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. Honestly, I think it is. I'm taking a look at the fight itself. Okay, Cloud of Darkness uses heavy damage, conal breath, and magic attacks. So reposition so it doesn't hit most of your other trusts. All right, that'll be interesting. Okay, and it's going to do stuff that will do, it does absorption of magic or physical damage. Okay. Okay, so there is a chance that Iroha can also if I die, there's a chance that I can also get re-raised by her. Okay. Oh, Shantochi is there. Oh, it's pictures of the world. Oh, this is cool. Okay, let's see if we can work our way to have our trust be on the side. Let's begin. Not the best positioning, honestly. That could have been better. Light. Darkness. We end this here, and now. Well, it looks like only three. It looks like only 3 characters are gonna get hit. Ouch. Oh, Qatala's just gone. Darn it. Master, I cannot. Okay, so she's gonna get back up again in a second here. I hope. Our future is meant to be bright, not bleak. Uh-oh. Val died. Shoot. Master? Master! Okay, so. Ah! And then immediately got knocked down. Dagnabbit. Then I'm down again. Yeah, I'm not gonna get back up because it's just gonna kill me each time. Well, dagnabbit. Ah, run! Okay, but I am able to summon people, so... which is good. Fire was kind of keeping him on... kind of keeping on top of that. Doesn't look like the Cloud of Darkness gains health back. Okay, now Guru needs to move. Okay, so now Val should be the only one getting hit. Okay, now I need to be careful because I'm still weakened. My health is like a quarter of what it needs to be. Quarter of what it normally is. He's still swinging, so it's absorbing magic, I think. Yeah. Ah, I'm out. Up I get, come on. Now, as long as I stay away. Oh, they all need a break. Shoot. Summon whoever. Get the normal Shentoto. Buddy Lion. Theodore. Margaret. And Zeed. Alright, that's not bad. It's probably not going to go well. Oh gosh. Oh shoot, I shouldn't have done that. Ah! Ah, dang it. I did the wrong thing. Okay, I gotta go back to Lethane. Because I screwed up. Darn it. Hit the wrong button. I needed to wait to be revived. Fudge monkeys. This is a hard boss. Okay, got that again. Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna try this again. Might be the case where we actually need to get somebody from the Link Shell to help us, potentially. We were doing okay until I died, and then we were struggling after that, honestly. So... Let's try this again. "46 seconds, held by 2 adventures." Whew. Must have been somebody who was highly geared. Highly geared with, like, the best stuff. 46 seconds, holy cow. Insane. Okay. Try this again. Let's see if we can do this from the side. Gonna string out my party. Oh, why are you all over here? Darn it. I'm gonna die because I can't get them to stay in one place. Oh, for Pete's sakes. I didn't even get a chance. Okay. You run. Out of the way. They all need time. Shoot. Dagnabbit. Hey, Husky Canadian, come on in. We are getting our butt kicked by Cloud of Darkness. Let's see who we get. M. Choo Choo. Okay. Star Sybil. Interesting. We've gotten 2 Geomancers so far. Hirokiki, who is a healer. Gotta back off a little bit, see if I can get a cure. There we go. Come back in. Heal again, please. Our future is meant to be bright, not bleak. Nope, nope, I'm out. Okay, wait until they arise. There we go. Ah! Nasty. Yeah, we can get up our normal setup. Good. Darn it! Fudge monkeys. Okay, who can we load back in? Trust. Now, come on, pull it off with me. There we go. Thank you. Darn it. The shearing undulation, that's what's killing me. Driving me nuts. Still need time. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, we'll give out. Oh, can't use that first magic. So I'm gonna have them attack, but I'm gonna stay back just for a second here. I need to activate this instead. So I can dodge stuff a little bit. We'll see if this works. Don't know if it will. Nope, there we go again. Man, this is hard. Whew. is not easy. If we can't beat it this time, we will go ahead and we will, we'll get into the link shell and ask if anybody's free to help me. Because I am more than positive somebody will come and help. Out of the way, sillies. Be looking at me. Stop looking at me. Ah! Heck, nabbit. Yeah, it's just really hard. Thank you for that, though. Let's see. Luckily, I have enough trusts now that I can kind of throw in a bunch of different characters. So... The fact that the fact that once I die, I struggle kind of staying alive because all of his attacks can just instantly wipe me is the worst problem. Not to mention that half the time I get it, I immediately get attacked by the boss again. So yeah, I can't survive because it does cone attacks, and if the tank can't get hate, then I can't survive. At least it's not a one and done and I'm kicked out immediately. Man. Yeah, I'm gonna need to have help with this, I think. There's no chance otherwise. Fact is, I've lost half my time during the fight, and I've only done 12%. Really discouraging, honestly. Someone gave me stone skins, surprisingly. Wonder who did that. waiting for that because people keep hitting it. Yep, it's still getting heals from physical. And we lost somebody. I think it was, we lost Mayakov. Yeah. And everyone's out of MP, and... Yep, there's our tank gone. I'm no longer weakened, but I have no longer a team. I don't have a tank going. Yeah, Mchuchu's gone. My healers don't have any health left. I'm dead. Yikes. I just unweakened, so at least the boss doesn't regain health. Okay. No! Darn it! I get my normal team out, and I instantly die because, for some reason... Ah. Gosh. It's super frustrating. Turns around, does an AoE attack, and immediately knocks me. Okay. I'm sure these orbs are not good. Okay, I have all the stuff now. Try hitting again. Get them going. Don't hit me. Don't hit me, I said. Oh, I was so far away I didn't even initiate. Darn it. We lost our Celia. Everyone's just right there. That's the problem. The trusts, unless they're a certain kind, they just will stay wherever you initiate combat. So I don't get how I'm supposed to reposition a tank trust, like the wiki says. How do I do that? I can't tell, like, move to your left or something. That doesn't work. And now I've done too much. Oh, and the tank's also dead. Yeah, that also helped. That also is a problem. And there we go. I'm not going to bother getting back up. We can't beat this in that time. It just can't be done. So, we are going to call upon the Link Show. Come on, load up. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go to South Sandoria. We'll do the Unity Warp again because we have to go get the Breath of the Avatars. We'll go over and get into Rising Jima, and then we'll ask people to come and help. So, we're gonna do this tonight. Out of... Okay. Yes. Sit chair. I think it was 3. Yeah, 4 was the white one. Kind of eh. I think I had 1 and 4. Yes. Yeah, so this is the end of Rhapsodies. Bum, 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 bum. Yep, I am, Seth, and I actually could use some help if you'd like to help me. Oh, and Soul's gonna do it too. Okay. Thank you, Seth. Oh yeah, if Soul's going by multiple characters, if he's getting all of his characters together. I was gonna say full party actually makes it worse. I think I understand why, because if you have multiple characters that are all smacking him, then there's a chance that you're actually going to heal more damage at times than not. Yeah, so we're just gonna sit tight and wait for people to show up. Now, after we do this, we actually still have quite a bit of stuff that we can do in the game. We've gone through like the major story bits, but there's still other stuff. Now, we will get the Scintillating Rhapsody as the last one. This makes it so we can start getting Aeonic weapons. You're able to get Primal Brew for Gaius Fete. You're able to do Omen, which gets you Reforged Artifact Armor +2 and +3, which is huge. You're able to get you're able to access Emperox. I don't know who he is. His wares. You're able to augment ultimate weapons to 119 tier 3. You can get augment Obro's job specific weapons. Ability to access sortie and thus reforge Empyrean armor +2 and earrings and Dynamis Divergence. ECMD add Solicarium. It should do it. Okay. So apparently Soul can't get invited until we actually get in the same zone together. Inviting in this game is weird. Okay. Yeah, so from what I can tell, he's in the zone now. Oh, he's actually inside. Okay, hang on. How do you go immediately inside? he's actually inside the Sanctorum. Oh, okay. Okay, so switch over to party. Oh. There he is. Okay. Okay. Okay, in we go. Let's win this time. Wait until... Oh, yes. So he can summon his changed leader to Soul. There we are. So Soul can summon Trusts, I think. Okay. Attack boost. Oh, everybody gets attack boost. Oh my gosh. Attack and magic attack. Whoop. Stuck for a second. There we go. Yep, watch for the changes. Red gem active, so don't attack. Or is it? It's not. No magic. Oh, okay. There we go. Boom. Done. There we go. Okay. Now. Jedith! Master! Awesome. Thank you, Seth, for the help. I appreciate it. Oh, nice. Master! Feared you had fallen in battle. What happened? Cloud darkness was scattered into wisps and vanished completely. Forces of light and darkness entrusted to you unleash an unimaginable forceful wind. I do not have to tell you what that means. Yet you were not strong enough to withstand and suffered grievous wounds in the struggle. I gathered together to bring your spirit back to the world of the living. Your friends are here, all waiting for you. Please, follow me. Where are the monsters? Even in your weakened state, your powers of perception are unmatched. This is indeed Rising Chima, although not the one you know. I'm just glad you're safe. Despite all that you've been through, your first thoughts turn to my safety. I am deeply touched. And Salteus, too, is unharmed. He is focusing on helping you remain in this world, as such cannot express his thanks directly. Before he vanished, he told me, leave the safety of the crystal to me. Master is only a little ways farther. Take it one step at a time. What about everyone up there? This is all the benevolent work of Sir Salteus. Their spirits reached out to you in song, rhapsody to bring you succor. All those who have known during your time have called you back to us. Jedith, you've done it. You truly have. Not that any of us doubted you. Our Vanadil owes you a great debt of gratitude it can never repay. And in saving Vanadil, you've saved my world as well. As one of Future Fabulous, I could never be more proud. Without you, the five of us would never have come together. And not just you, Ira as well. Alas, she may be nearing the end of her journey. Go to her before it's too late. And so my journey ends where it began. No, every end is just a new beginning. Master, promise me that you will continue working towards a brighter future even after I am gone. The light you have gathered in your orb is not just that of those here today, but those whom you have touched throughout your adventures. It is a symbol of all you have accomplished. Those spirits will light the way when the world goes dark and wrap you in warmth when the night grows cold. Forever and always. But the orb is nothing more than just a symbol. You needn't carry with you any longer, for everyone will still be with you. And there's one more thing. We are all humbled by your service these past 14 years. My heart races at the thought of seeing you again in the future that we all know will come. And it shall arrive faster than we think, as long as Siltea's crystal continues to shine. And though I might have died and been reborn countless times, I look forward to my first birth many years from now. Is there nothing I can do? Fear not. My disappearance only means that my perilous journey to the past is no longer needed. Or more plainly, that Vandal's future is safe. Master, this is not farewell. It is see you soon. Oh, it still works. Until our paths cross once more. The blessing of Phoenix is yours to wield. And I'll be with you, always. And that, my friends, is the end of the story. Sit back, just enjoy the credits right now. So looking at the wiki, apparently there's a bunch of players who are in the choir in the background. It has their names put out by server. I love some of the artwork. It all looks amazing. Yeah, as well as all the little, little story additions. Oh, I love that picture of Alexander and Odin. Try on in like an actual, like shirt and vestige. Trying to see what happens to everybody. Welcome to me, Jeth, Savior of Vana'diel. Thank you for the many years of dedication to the world of Vana'diel. Welcome back, Jeth. Welcome back to Vana'diel. Okay, so that's the end. Yeah. There is the Voracious Resurgence. There's also the story stuff, as well as doing all the rest of the nation missions, as well as the storylines, and yeah, so there's still a bunch we can do. There's a bunch of jobs I can level up, can do the artifact quests for those and stuff like that. So there is still quite a bit I can do in the game. Though at this point, I feel like, well, you know what? Let's warp out of here and then I'll talk about it. We're going to finish off in my Mog room, and we'll talk for just a second here. So. That was a wonderful way to end off the stream, was being able to beat that, which is fun. Okay, so I have made a sudden executive decision just in the last couple minutes. I think that now that we've beaten basically the main part of the game, and now we have a bunch of extra stuff to do, I think it's time for a small switch, and to make it so then we actually cut a day out of Final Fantasy stream for the week. So, as of right now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday is Final Fantasy XI. I'm thinking of taking Wednesday out and putting something new in. I've been talking about doing this. That will change, and Wednesday will be a weekly game that we'll play, and I'm thinking putting Elite Dangerous in. So, I'm going to change up the schedule. We will not come back to Final Fantasy on Wednesday. We will start my Elite Dangerous experience on Wednesdays, and it will be Wednesdays only. Now, two reasons behind this. The main reason is because I wanted to get as much content done for Final Fantasy XI story-wise until we kind of beat the game. We still have the Voracious Resurgence. We still have all that story content we can do. However, when playing through the week, I find that I've also felt a little burnt out by Final Fantasy, just a little bit. Not enough for me to need to take a break from it, but enough that I need to slow down a touch. Because when playing this game, it can be very mind-numbing at times, and I feel like to prep for certain things that I'm going to do for stream, especially doing like artifacts, like the artifact quests and stuff like that, I need to level the jobs up, but I also need to have a little bit of a break from the game itself between streams, if that makes sense. Monday, Wednesday, Friday was good while we had story content to do. Now that we've beaten 90% of it, not including the last, now that we've done most of it, I feel like we need to take Wednesday out and do something different. Now, from this point on, when I started doing the channel, I was doing 2 games. And then, actually I was doing 1 game. And then that game was dark enough, I was like, I need to pick me up. I need something better. So, played another game. Took a long time. Once we did that, we started jumping into other games. And it was getting a little rough to do. So, I think at the most, when we're playing games, I'm going to keep it to 3 games. Doing 5 games was kind of hard. 5/6 games we did at kind of the beginning. That was kind of hard to do. So we were doing Marvel Rivals, we were doing Rocket League / Fall Guys, we were doing Lego Star Wars, we were doing Watch Dogs and other things like that. Final Fantasy 14, things as well. I think that right now, I think we're going to cut out Wednesday for Final Fantasy and put Elite Dangerous in. The reason being is that, one, I want to get into Elite Dangerous. But I don't want to get in so much that I'm going to get burned out. So I think once a week will be fine for the time being. Kind of getting into it. When we get to the point where I need to, like, if I'm doing something like farming credits or something like that, that's something that is not... Okay, let me explain. So, for those who don't know Elite Dangerous is a space sim game, and it's one of the really good ones. The reason why streaming is going to be a little tricky is because a lot of stuff I see will be brand new, more or less, because it's a simulation of the Milky Way galaxy. Like 100%. It is a humongous simulation. So there are locations in the game. A tiny percentage of the Milky Way galaxy has been mapped in-game, essentially. So it's called the Bubble and Colonia. So it's 2 locations. Bubble is kind of where Sol, our solar system is, and stuff like that. And I will eventually go to Sol in the game. You start out kind of in the Bubble. The Bubble is kind of where humanity is colonized so far, which is a tiny, tiny percent. It's not even like a full percent of, well, I can't remember what it is. I've seen some different numbers. I think the biggest number I ever saw was it was like 3% of the Milky Way galaxy. That's it. So when we get started, there's multiple activities we can do because it's very much a big sandbox thing. Kind of play how you want. We're going to be working on that, and I'll explain more of this on Wednesday because I'm going to shift this over and do Wednesday stuff. It's going to facilitate a little bit of a change of things because, just here personally, because I actually have a HOTAS that I'm going to be playing with. I might show you guys just briefly with the camera of what it looks like. But other than that, nothing will change necessarily. I'm going to have a new scene set up for it. I've got tools that I've got, third-party tools that I've gotten set up with the game itself. So we're going to kind of go through that. Yes, so when we go around to Wednesday, we'll play Elite Dangerous. When Monday and Friday come around, we'll still play Final Fantasy XI. So this will allow us to keep doing Final Fantasy XI stuff pretty consistently, but I'll have a little bit more break between streams. So it's a difference of 3 days and 2 days between each stream. So it'll allow me to level things up, go work on gear, get items, all that jazz. So that's kind of what the setup's going to be. When March rolls around and we swap games over, Final Fantasy will probably... Yeah, it probably will stay a thing. So we have basically 2 games playing for 2 days a week and 1 game playing for 1 day a week. Now, that might change in the future. I don't know. But it feels like that's kind of the correct balance for what I need right now in terms of stuff that we're doing. It opens up to other communities and stuff like that, and then working on it. For games that have long play times, there's more likely don't necessarily have like a definitive end, like Final Fantasy as well as Vermintide 2 and Elite Dangerous. I'm gonna more or less keep playing until I need to take a break from the game and we play something different, or I kind of do everything I need to. So, let me lay this out right now. So for the future onward, Monday and Friday will be Final Fantasy 11. Tuesday and Thursday are going to be Vermintide 2 until March. Once we hit March, we'll change Vermintide 2 over to something else. We'll change it over to a Star Wars game because I'll start doing my Star Wars marathon. So, Wednesday's going to be Elite Dangerous, and that's going to be something I want to put on the stream because there's going to be stuff that will show up that will not happen to that has not happened to anybody else, because we're going to go into the black, essentially. We're going into the unknown parts of the Milky Way that have not been colonized yet and being exploring stuff. Now, Elite Dangerous is a complex game, so it's going to require a little bit of research on the fly, as well as learning new tools and stuff like that. So it will be a learning experience as much as anything else. And who knows? At some point, I might set up my VR for Elite Dangerous. So VR is a thing. We'll have to look into it, but I'm not thinking of doing that until I do a little bit more upgrading on my computer, which I can't really do right now because of all the PC parts being jacked up in price because of what else is needed. So, having said that, I'm glad that we got this done. I'm glad that we got through that. We got through Rhapsodies of Vana'diel. There's a bunch of things I can work on now. I can work on getting armor leveled up. I can get my jobs leveled up. I can work on getting my samurai mastered, which will be great. I can work on doing other effects. I can work on getting more trust done and all that jazz. And honestly, this opens up the game for me, essentially. And those of you who have been playing the game before and stuff like that, you understand what that entails in the full vernacular. I understand it in a general sense. So, from here on out, Final Fantasy XI is going to be us working through. Oh, play Little Dangerous 2? Well, Udamask, you're welcome to come along and enjoy the game with me. We're going to go see some stuff. So, anyway. For Final Fantasy XI, the goal is now, I think we'll take a break from story-wise, because we can do the Phrases Resurgence. I don't know. I know I'm going to need help with some of the fights. Seth has made me aware of that. I don't know what I get out of it, essentially, in terms of stuff. Because doing Rhapsodies of Vana'diel, it was giving me benefits of allowing me to do certain content, as well as giving me, like, experience boosts and stuff like that. I don't know what the Voracious Resurgence gives me in Tail. I know that we have 3 little story expansions that are also done. So the quest for I can't even remember what they're called. I'll have to look this up right now for a second. So missions. Yeah, so we have a Crystalline Prophecy. We have a Mughal Kubo Detat, and we have a Shantoto Ascension. Now we also have. We have the story of Abyssia stuff, which I could at least show you guys the cutscenes, and I will spend some time working on, beating notorious monsters and stuff like that. We can do that on stream. There's also Void Watch, which is kind of a spin-off of Abyssia, in a sense. I don't know if there's actually any story to it, but there certainly are missions to it. So that's something that we can work on, and then the Voracious Research itself. So, when we get back to Final Fantasy on Friday. I am thinking of probably just working through nation missions and stuff like that. Once we get Nation Mission 10 done for Sandoria, we'll probably swap nations, and we'll go over to Bastok. I need to look into other stuff, other content that we can do, and see where it goes from there. Because I would like to do streams of me going into the other content: Omen, Sortie, Vagary, Odyssey. Nizal Isle, what else is there? Dynamis Divergence, which I can't even get to yet. And just kind of upgrading jobs and stuff like that. At a minimum, I'm going to be getting all jobs to 99, and I might master them. But not all of the jobs will get full gear like Samurai. They will not be fully geared. They will stick with the Ambu +2 armor. Which I've been slowly working on getting every month from just doing Ambuscade. So, but yeah, I still have weapon skill notorious. I mean, let's look this up. Let's just do this. Quests, stuff. There's stuff to do. So if we go into here, we have the combat region. So clearing all these out, that gives us points. So hunting notorious monsters and stuff like that. Oh, and thank you so much for the sub, Uda's Mask. Please. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Sorry, I don't have a proper alert. That's something that that's like at the top of my to-do list for the stream. So thank you so much for that. Yes, we're gonna do all these. We have to go through all the areas and fight things and get those cleared just for combat regions. Once we get through all that, we have intermediate stuff that we have to do. I'm probably not going to do anything synthesis-wise. It just doesn't appeal to me. Oh, I didn't show that I got Dragoon. Huh. But yeah, leveling up the jobs, getting the artifact quests done. All the level cap stuff. There's level cap stuff for each of the jobs after Ottergon. So Blue Mage, Corsair, Puppet Master, Dancer, Scholar, Geomancer, and Rune Fencer. Getting those all capped up. I've done all the sword expansion, I think, except for one, which I think is the Mog Locker. I just need to get more points for that. But we have weapon skills that we can go get, including Mythics. I have not even touched Mythics. So that's something that can be worked on. You know, but Rhapsody Savannah deal is done. We have all these ones to do. I need to go get a Crystal Bass for this. And then we have all these other ones, as well as the stories, the story quests in Wings of the Goddess that we need to do. We have a couple epilogues we need to do. So yes, there's still lots to do in the game, but we're going to kind of slow it down and do other things. There's harvesting I can go and do. All of this being to increase those number of the number of completed stuff of things to do. So yes, that's all the stuff is going to be things that we're going to be working on starting next month, next Friday. Okay. So, notice tomorrow there will be no stream. Vermintide 2 will be postponed until Thursday. Tomorrow I am having a party with friends. We're going to play Jackbox games. I wish I could stream that, but I have talked with some of the people and they're not, they don't feel secure about having a camera on them or being online, so we're not doing that. In the future, when we get a bigger community, I have no problem playing Jackbox games. That would be lots of fun, playing with people in the community, but because I'm so small in terms of viewers and followers and stuff like that, it's kind of not available to us. I'm hoping that will change in the future, and we can do that, you know, like once a month or something for, you know, subscribers as well as followers and stuff like that. We'll have to see. Anyway, so I've been talking on the update and everything like that. I will make sure that you guys are aware of this throughout the streams this week. And this is all subject to change of me somehow landing a job. So, which is still kind of a crapshoot at this moment. So I will let you guys know all about that. I am very aware. So tonight I would like to say thank you so much, Solisario and Seth Roth. Thank you so much for helping me beat that. I really do appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. Thank you, Uda's Mask, for the subscribe. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to be working on that alert this week, so then we will have some alerts available for people who actually sub. I also need to get ideas for more emotes and stuff, because I just kind of have whatever comes to mind. But yeah, I have neglected the stream stuff for like at least a couple months now. I need to add some more. So anyway, once again, I would like to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. We will be back Wednesday for Elite Dangerous and the beginning of that, as well as Vermintide 2 on Thursday. I'll show you what I've been working on so far in terms of like gearing and weapons and stuff like that there. And Friday, we'll get back to this and we will continue working on completing stuff. I don't know how long we'll be playing Final Fantasy XI. I'm going to say it'll probably we could be playing for the rest of this year. I don't know when. I have been enjoying the Link Show, being able to help them out and just getting to know them just a little bit. I don't know everyone a whole lot, but anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight. My throat is a little sore, for other reasons other than just talking, and it's also maintenance, so we need to get out of here. So, yes, I would like to say goodnight. Take care. I hope you guys have a good week. I hope life isn't troubling you guys so much, too hard or anything like that. I hope you're able to survive everything and cope and, grow and get further on. I hope to see you guys more here soon, and just everything in general. Once again, I will see you guys on Wednesday. Good night. Take care. Stay safe. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.